Hello guys, I'm Tan Yong Xuan. I'm student from UTEM and currently I'm year 4. And this video I'm going to talk about my FYP, which title is Smart Wearable Sit-Stand Exoskeleton Data Collection with IoT. And my supervisor is Dr. Riza Azri bin Lamri.
Hello. So next I'm going to talk about the what is the posture. Posture is the position in which you hold your body upright against the force of gravity while standing or sitting. The key to good posture is training your body to sit, stand, and walk in position where the least strength is placed on supporting muscle and ligament during weight-bearing activities. And poor workplace posture is a major cause of the back pain, workplace stress, and can lead to repetitive strain injuries. This can lead this can result in the poor employee health and the low morale, which will ultimately lead on to reduced productivity, lost time, and the higher business cost. Since the now most of the teenager or the student, they spend maybe majority of the time in front of the computer or the handphone. So I think they will neglect the effect of the poor posture while they are playing the walking or playing the handphone. So I think this is the serious issue lah during this era. So next I'm going to talk about the good sitting posture. What is the good sitting posture? And here is a viewpoint you can check it out. So the first is sit well back into the chair. Sit forward slightly to rotate the top of the pelvis so spine is neutral. Adjust the chair height so hip is slightly higher than the knee. And show feet flat on the floor, shoulder width apart. Sit in balanced upright posture with head over the shoulder. Move chair in close to the desk of forward, stretching apart upper body forwards. So here, this is the example of the good stand posture, and you may check yourself now. Next, the good stand posture. The alignment of ankle, outside of hip, shoulder, and just behind ear should all be in a vertical line. Engage lower abdominal, drawing belly button in toward spine if back is arched. Squish gluteal if pelvis is rotated too far forward. Lift the arches of the feet so kidnap is in the line with second toe. Pull shoulder back and draw shoulder blade toward each other if they are rolled forward. And here this is an example of the incorrect, and I think this is the most mistake we met. So this is a correct standing posture. So next is the problem statement. People pay little attention to the poor posture unless they experience the negative effect. People may be lack information about how to correct their posture. I think since we are primary education and until now the tertiary education, I think the syllabus or our parent did not teach us a lot of information about the poor posture, how the poor posture bring the negative effect on us on in our life. So I think this is the problem statement of this topic. So that is objective. The objective of this project is to develop a wearable smart exoskeleton for correcting the post posture. And the second objective is to develop a IoT platform to collect data of the flex sensor in the long range, so that we are able to see how the flex sensor send the data and to monitor the wearer, and we can monitor their posture in time. Okay, and this is the most vital component in my project is flex sensor. This is a picture of the flex sensor. A flex sensor or the bend sensor is a sensor that can measure the amount of deflection of bending. Usually, the sensor is stuck to the surface, and the resistance of the sensor is varied by bending the surface and is directly proportional to amount of bend. So which means is the most of the angle of bending, the higher the resistance. So next I'm going to show the I'm going to show the simulation part. This is my circuit. This is the breadboard, flex sensor, Arduino, and this is the buzzer. So my idea is this is the coding. So you can see that this is the initial reading. Since the flex sensor is attached to our back, so this is the initial reading when we are sit or standing in the posture without bending our back, and this is the initial reading. So since the resistance increase when the angle of bending increase, so you can see this is the initial reading. So when I'm bending, you can see that the serial monitor, the value is increasing. The more I'm bending, the more varies. Okay, you can see it here. You can see the coding. This is buzzer. The buzzer is used to avoid the wearer when they are in the posture. So you can see there, if the flex value is more than 900, this is just a setting. If let's say the if the flex angle is the flex value is more than 900, is supposed to be a posture, so the buzzer will vibrate, and not the vibrator will vibrate, and this will make sure the wearer is in the good position, and they will correct their proportion time. So when I bend too much and the value is more than 900, you can see the vibrator is vibrating. So this is the idea of my project.